In the bustling city of Neo-Kyoto, where neon signs gleamed against the
There was Kaito, a boy with unruly black hair and a knack for tinkering with old technology, often seen with his head buried in a circuit board. His best friend was Ren, a calm and collected boy who excelled in kendo and seemed to possess an almost psychic intuition about people's feelings.
Then there was Yuki, a quiet and reserved girl with blonde hair and an affinity for the school's vast library. She was a prodigy, fluent in ancient languages and possessing a photographic memory. Yet she was incredibly shy.
Aoi, with her bright crimson hair tied back in a high ponytail, was the school's star athlete, a blur of motion on the track field.
But beneath her competitive spirit, she harbored a deep love for baking, her dorm room often smelling of fresh pastries.
Their secret? They were the chosen ones, destined to protect Neo-Kyoto.
From the encroaching shadows, ethereal beings that fed on human despair.
Kaito's tinkering was not just a hobby. He was building a device to detect the shadows. Ren's intuition was a heightened ability to sense their presence. Aoi's speed was a manifestation of her ability to move at incredible speeds to outmaneuver them.
And Yuki's intellect allowed her to decipher the ancient texts that held the key to defeating them.
One day, a massive shadow appeared.
It was drawn to the despair of the city's residents, amplified by a citywide power outage.
Kaito's detector went wild! It's a big one. It's feeding on the fear from the blackout!
Ren drew his practice sword, his face a mask of focus. We need to hit it hard and fast, before it gets stronger.
Aoi was already in motion, a crimson streak through the darkened streets. I will try to distract it.
But the shadow was too powerful. It released a wave of dark energy, knocking them all back.
Wait, the scroll says the shadows are vulnerable to pure light.
Kaito, looking at his malfunctioning device, had a flash of inspiration. Pure light, the city's main power core. It's still off-grid, but if we can get it to overload, it might produce enough light to dispel the shadow. Working together, they devised a plan. Aoi would create a distraction, Ren would keep the shadow's attention, and Kaito and Yuki would head for the power core.
As Kaito furiously worked to rewire the core.
Yuki read from the scroll, her voice a steady chant, providing a protective barrier.
Just as the shadow closed in, Kaito threw the last switch.
A blinding white light erupted from the core, a wave of pure energy washing over the city.
The shadow screamed in agony before dissolving into nothingness.
The power returned, and the city breathed a collective sigh of relief. The four heroes, tired but triumphant, stood together, their secret safe once more. They were just ordinary high school students with extraordinary abilities, bound by destiny to protect the city they called home.